Hello learners, welcome back to my channel Shraddha's Physics. In this part we will see the significance of the separation constant, that is we have considered that to be E in the Schrodinger time independent equation. So in the last class we have considered the time dependent equation and simply we have substituted the psi of RT to be psi of R into f of t. We have separated the two terms, that is psi of R into this is your f of t. And if I substitute this value in the time dependent Schrodinger equation, finally we have separated the two terms, and in place of f of t we got the term that is this is equal to psi of R, and in place of f of t this is your exponential minus I by h cut divided by h cut into e into t. So this is our final expression we have calculated in the previous lecture, and I have given that equation number. This is your equation number 7. Let me give the title. This is your this is your significance of the separation constant E. Psi of RT equal to psi of R into exponential minus I by h cut e into t. Now if I write the complex conjugate of this equation 7, so the complex conjugate of psi of RT from this equation 7 we can write this is equal to psi star of RT, that is equal to psi star of R into this exponential minus iota becomes plus iota divided by h cut into e into t, and this e, let me write it as e star. Here the separation, because here the separation constant that is E, the separation constant that is E is assumed to be complex, So for that we have just give a star on this, that is E star into t. Okay. Now the probability density, if I write the probability density can be written as rho is the probability density, so this will be simply rho of RT, that is equal to psi star of RT into psi of RT. This is the probability density. Now again if I will write this psi star, that is equal to this, let me give, this is your equation number 8. So from this equation 7 and 8, that is if I will multiply these two terms, you can write this one is your, in place of psi star of RT I can write this is equal to exponential, let me write the total expression, that is psi star of RT equal to psi star of R into exponential minus iota divided by h cut into E star t. Sorry, this is your plus iota by h cut E star t, and in place of psi of R I will write psi of RT, I will write psi of R into exponential minus iota divided by h cut into E into t. Now if I will multiply this two term, then this can also be written as equal to exponential minus iota by h cut taken common, this will be E minus E star whole into t, again into this will be your psi star of R into psi of R. Now if I will take the derivative of this rho, that is the probability density with respect to t, then this can be written as dou rho divided by dou t, then this is equal to minus iota divided by h cut into E minus E star whole into t. Sorry, with respect to t we have differentiate. So E minus E star whole into psi star of RT into psi of RT. And from the equation of continuity, we know from the equation of continuity, equation of continuity, we can write del rho by dou t, dou rho divided by dou t, that is equal to minus delta dot j, and this is your j vector. Okay, so this j vector is the probability current density vector. This j vector equal to the probability current density vector, probability current density vector. Okay, now if I'll compare these two equations, you can see this is your dou rho by dou t, and this one is your from the equation of continuity. If I'll compare this equation, so in place of dou rho by dou t, so we can write now minus delta dot j. So this expression can also be written as equal to, this is your minus iota divided by h bar into e minus e star whole into psi star of rt into psi of rt, that is equal to, in this expression, just a minute, you can see here, in this expression, while we are calculating dou rho by dou t, here this is simply psi star of r into psi of r. So this is, let me correct this, this is your psi star of r into psi of r. So let me write, this is your psi star of r, and here this is your psi of r, because this is your independent of t, so simply we can write this is your as constant, that is your psi star of r into psi of r. Now it, here I can also write, let me correct this also, this is your psi star of r into psi of r into psi of r, and that is equal to minus delta dot j, minus delta dot j vector, that is the probability current density vector. Or this also can be written as, if I will multiply this iota term, this minus minus get cancelled. If I will multiply and divide by iota, then that will be again minus. So I can write here, let me write e minus e conjugate whole into psi star of r into psi of r, that will be equal to, here I will multiply this h bar and iota, I can simply write this is your equal to iota h cut into delta dot j with a negative sign. Okay, because we have multiplied iota and iota here, so simply this will be I square will be minus 1. So here h cut and I will multiplied here, and this is your negative sign here present. Okay, so now this finally we can write, this is your minus I h cut into delta dot j vector. Okay, now integrating both sides of the entire space, integrating over the entire space, so we can write this is your integration over e minus e star is your constant, since this is your separation constant, so I can take it outside, e minus e star into integration of psi star of r into psi of r dqr, that is equal to minus I h cut constant into integration over delta dot j vector into dqr. So if I will apply the Gauss divergence theorem, then this expression also can be written as equal to minus I h bar, this is your volume integration because dqr, so this volume integration can be converted to the surface integral, that is s into, here the integration for j dot dq, sorry, this is your ds vector. Okay, so here we have applied the Gauss divergence theorem. Okay, So now simply we can say here this surface integral term, that is at the bounding surface, at the boundary surface, this term, that is this j term, goes to 0 at the boundary. At boundary, since s is at infinite, so we can consider this j tends to 0 as r tends to 0. Okay, so here we can write this expression equal to 0, that is e minus e star into integration psi star of r into psi of r dq, that is equal to 0. So now we can write this is your e minus e star whole into integration, this is your psi star of rt, sorry, psi star of r into psi of r into dqr, that is equal to 0. This integration equal to 0. Or simply we can write, since this integral is not equal to 0, that is this equation, in this equation this integration is not equal to 0, so simply we can write this is e minus e star equal to 0, or we can write this e equal to e star. That is, we have considered this e to be a complex number, that is e conjugate will be e star, but here we got e equal to e star, that is simply we can say that this e is a real quantity. So it is a real quantity. This e is a real quantity. And the time independent part, this, or let me write, this is your for your time independent part. Now for the time dependent part, the time dependent part, that is your exponential minus I by h naught into et. Why? Because you can see here we have considered there are two terms, one depends on the r and another depends only on the time. Okay, now if I will consider this exponential minus iota by h naught into e into t, so this time dependent part, it is oscillatory. It is oscillatory. So that is, in a separable state, the function this psi of rt and psi of r, it differ only by a time dependent phase factor, that is your having the constant amplitude exponential minus I by h naught into e into t. It means that if I will write this psi star of rt into psi of rt, so then this will be equal to, in place of psi star of rt we can write this is your psi star of r, and in place of f of t we can write this is your exponential I by h naught, because it is star, I by h naught into e into t, and in place of psi of r I will write this is your psi of r into exponential minus I by h naught into e into t. So this exponential term, one is positive and another having negative, so this will be your exponential 0, that is your 1. So this can also be written as equal to psi star of r into psi of r, because this e is a real quantity. So simply we can write now this psi star of r into psi of r equal to psi star of rt into psi of rt, or we can write dou psi of rt divided by dou t, that also can be written as equal to, we can write dou by dou t of, in place of psi we can write psi of r into exponential minus I by h naught into e into t. Again we can write this is equal to, if I will take the derivative with respect to t, then that will be equal to minus I by h naught into e into, that will be psi of r into exponential minus I by h naught e into t. This total term is nothing but psi of rt. Okay, this total term is psi of rt, and this is equal to, we can write, if I will multiply I and divided I, then this will be I square will be minus 1. I can write this is, if I will take this outside, so here I take to the left hand side, that will be I h naught dou psi of rt divided by dou t, that will be equal to here E into psi of RT. This is simply psi of RT for this total expression. This is psi of RT. And now we can write this equation now becomes, or this is your H cap psi of RT that will be equal to E into psi of RT. Okay, this is your H cap psi equal to E psi. So here this H cap is the Hamiltonian operator and this E is known as the eigenvalue of the H cap, that is the Hamiltonian operator. Now if I will integrate this term, now integrating, multiplying, let me write first multiplying and then integrating. Multiplying psi star of RT and integrating over entire space, so we can write E into integration psi star of RT into psi of RT dqr, that is equal to, this is simply, let me write first the left hand side term. So this is your equal to integration psi star of RT into H cap, that is a Hamiltonian operator, H cap into psi of RT dqr. So here simply we have multiplied by psi star of RT and integrated over the entire surface, over the entire space. Okay. Now this E can be written as, since E is the constant, then this E will be equal to, I will divide this to total term here. So now dividing this total term here, we can write this expression E equal to, or E equal to the integration over psi star of RT H cap psi of RT dqr divided by integration over psi star of RT into psi of RT dqr. Or simply we can say that this is the expectation value of the Hamiltonian operator. Okay, this is the expectation value of the Hamiltonian operator. Or we can write E is the expectation value of the Hamiltonian operator H cap. Hamiltonian operator H cap. Operator H cap. So let us just underline this. This is your Hamiltonian operator H cap. In the state psi of RT. And this psi of RT, you know, this is known as your eigenfunction. This is the eigenfunction, and also this E is known as the eigenvalue of that equation. This is the eigenvalue of the function psi of RT, or eigenvalue of the operator H cap. So now we can simply use the substrate E here, that is psi E of RT can be written as equal to psi E of R into exponential minus iota divided by H cut into E into T. So this also can be written. So this is the significance of the energy, that is what we have concluded, that E is your constant, that is your real constant, that is it is not a complex number, it is a real one, and this E is the Hamiltonian operator's expectation value, or we can say that this is the eigenvalue of the Hamiltonian operator. Okay, so this is all for today. If you have any doubt, can ask me in the comment section. Thank you all.